In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on August 15th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Miami Marlins versus Boston Red Sox. The Miami Marlins and Boston Red Sox start a 3-game interleague series on Friday. Miami needs to bounce back after losing 9-4 to Cleveland on Thursday when the over hit easily. Their pitching has been awful, giving up 4 or more runs in 6 straight games and 10 of their last 11. The over has hit in 4 of their last 6 games and 9 of their last 12. Sandy Alcantara takes the mound with ugly numbers. He's 6-11 with a 6.55 earned run average and 1.45 WHIP in 121 innings across 23 starts. His road splits are even worse at 2-6 with an 8.87 earned run average and 1.89 WHIP in 46 2/3 innings over 10 road starts. Boston sends out Lucas Giolito, who's been solid at 8-2 with a 3.77 earned run average and 1.25 WHIP across 101/3 innings in 18 starts. He's been hot lately, going 7-1 in his last 15 starts. He's actually pitched better on the road than at Fenway and should get plenty of run support against Alcantara. Giolito and the Red Sox should cruise to an easy win. As our first pick for this matchup, the Boston Red Sox money line is our full game side pick. This opener goes under the total since both teams have their regular starters going. Giolito has been the better pitcher with his 3.77 earned run average, and he recently held the Twins and Astros to just 1 run each over the past 2 weeks. Alcantara takes the ball for Miami. The veteran shut out the Padres and Cardinals while closing out July. Both lineups lean on rookies now, with Anthony for Boston and Marcy for Miami representing the future. Rookies can be inconsistent, but these pitchers will keep this one under. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total, is our full game total pick. Seattle Mariners versus New York Mets. Seattle heads to Citi Field on Friday night to face New York in the opener of their 3-game series. The Mariners have crushed the run line against the Mets, going 7-3 in their last 10 meetings. The Mets have struggled as underdogs lately with a 2-7 record in their last 9 games as the dog. Seattle and New York are heading in opposite directions right now. The Mariners are mashing at the plate, while the Mets can't get anyone out. This matchup looks lopsided as Seattle tries to chase down the division lead while New York fights to hang on to their wild card spot. As our first pick for this matchup, the Seattle Mariners money line is our full game side pick. The Mets have hit the over in 7 of their last 10 games. The Mariners have gone over the total in 6 of their last 10 contests. Seattle has been putting up big numbers lately without much help from their opponents. Even if the Mets can't score much, the Mariners should be able to push this one over by themselves. Seattle has been averaging about 4.5 runs per game this season, and they're facing a Mets team that's been giving up runs at home. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total, is our full game total pick. Baltimore Orioles versus Houston Astros. The Baltimore Orioles visit the Houston Astros on Friday night for Game 1 of their 3-game series at Daikin Park. Houston has a huge edge on the mound with Valdez going against Young. Valdez has been lights out at home this year with an earned run average under 2 and 5 wins in 6 starts. Young hasn't won a game yet this season, and his earned run average is sitting near 7. He's also given up 10 homers in just 44 innings of work. The Astros have plenty of firepower to handle Baltimore on Friday night with guys like Pina, Carlos Correa, and the rest of their lineup. Look for Valdez to shut down the Orioles while Houston's offense does damage against the struggling Young. As our first pick for this matchup, the Houston Astros to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. 5 of the last 6 games between these teams have stayed under the total, and 3 of the last 4 at Daikin Park went under 2. Only 32 runs were scored during their 4-game series last year. Baltimore ranks in the bottom half in most offensive categories, including batting average and runs scored, so they're not likely to break out for big innings. They've hit under .200 in their last 10 road games. They've failed to score more than 3 runs in 3 of their last 4 games. Houston has elite pitching this season, ranking 7th in earned run average at 3.72, so expect them to keep Baltimore's offense quiet. Valdez has posted a 1.29 earned run average with a WRHIP under 1 in 2 home starts against Baltimore. Everything points to a low-scoring game in Houston for the series opener. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Kansas City Royals. The Kansas City Royals will host the Chicago White Sox at Kauffman Stadium. You can't back the White Sox with any confidence, and seeing Civale have these terrible starts doesn't help things. Civale just got rocked, giving up 8 hits and 9 runs in 3.1 innings against Cleveland. Cameron has been dealing with his 2.52 earned run average and 1.03 WHIP, allowing just 15 hits and 4 runs over his last 17 innings. At home, Cameron's posted a 2.93 earned run average and limited opponents to a .205 batting average across 46 innings. The Royals have no excuse not to win this series at home. As our first pick for this matchup, the Kansas City Royals money line is our full game side pick. While Kansas City's offense has been hot lately, they still rank in the bottom 10 for home run rate. Chicago is hitting their weakest when they're on the road. Cameron has done solid work this year and hasn't allowed a single homer throughout August. Civale has control problems, but the Royals haven't shown enough patience at the plate to work those walks. Both offenses should be slow getting started. Plus, both teams rank in the bottom 5 for runs per game. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Tigers versus Minnesota Twins. The Minnesota Twins host the Detroit Tigers at Target Field on Friday. Last night's game between these teams went to extras with Detroit winning in the 11th inning. Today, Charlie Morton takes the mound for the Tigers against Pearson Ole for Minnesota. Morton was just picked up by Detroit and has looked shaky through his first 2 starts. His most recent outing was rough. He gave up 6 runs in just 4.1 innings against the Angels. The good news for Detroit is that when Morton faced this Twins lineup earlier this year, he went 3 innings, giving up only 2 hits and 1 run. That performance might give the Tigers hope, especially since Minnesota has been hitting just .200 over their last 7 games while averaging under 4 runs per contest. Ole gets the start for the Twins, but he's listed as a starter who hasn't pitched more than 3 innings in any game this season. He's 0-2 with a 7.15 earned run average on the year. When Ole faced Detroit earlier this season, he got crushed for 4 runs, including 3 home runs in just 2.2 innings. Since Ole will likely get pulled early, Minnesota will lean heavily on their bullpen. The Twins' pen has a 4.33 earned run average and has allowed 220 runs this season. They also used 5 relievers in last night's extra inning loss. With shaky pitching from Minnesota and hope that Morton can repeat his good performance against these hitters, I'm backing Detroit to make it 3 straight wins. As our first pick for this matchup, the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. The over is 45 to 34 to 3 when the Tigers are betting favorites, including 20 to 14 when they're road favorites this season. Neither starting pitcher looks ready to dominate, and both bullpens have been mediocre lately. Detroit ranks 19th in earned run average at 4.2, while Minnesota ranks 24th at 5.26 in the second half. The Tigers' relief corps has also been home run prone this year, allowing 59 long balls. Both teams are 7-3 to the over in their last 10 games too. With all that in mind, we could see some early scoring followed by more fireworks in the later innings. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.